What's going on, Capricorn? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for the month of December 2024. So in this reading, Capricorn, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you regarding the month of December 2024. So before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance, Capricorn, for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading does happen to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here. As well, some new Mystic merch has just dropped. I'm wearing a super heavyweight oversized t-shirt. It has that earthy Capricorn tone, so make sure you go get some Mystic merch, especially if you're a good looking Capricorn, because Capricorn is one of my favorite signs because you're just an earth sign. You just know how to rock stuff. So I want to see you in some Mystic merch. Okay, so get some Mystic merch, tag me on Instagram, do what you got to do, show me that you get it. I would appreciate it, and so will you. We on the top of the mountain, puffing on cloud, and this is still beginning. I'm sorry. English? All right. Ooh, that's right, I'll smack that. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Capricorn for the month of December 2024. Ooh. What the hell? Convoy! Sorry. No way, no way. People couldn't see me if they had a genie. All right. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here for you, Capricorn, this month. You know, it definitely is a mixed bag of energy. I'll say that. I will say that there's certainly a mixed bag of energy. The first thing that I'm feeling called to say, and it might be something that will make some of you unsubscribe or you don't want to hear it, but there's definitely some advice from Spirit right off the bat to take accountability for some sort of potentially foolish action that you've taken in the past, and make sure you don't repeat that in the same way in December. I feel like you've learned a certain key lesson here, and for some of you here, it's just by association. There's something here about you being more careful about who you let into your energy. They say that you are the average of the 5 people that you hang around with the most, and there's something here about some sort of foolish action based on someone that you were associated with, or something that you actually did yourself. And there's something about taking accountability for that and moving through the pain and not being dumb enough to make the same mistake once again, because there is some sort of thing about you're moving through a terrain, you're moving through a minefield where you're going to have to make up for some sort of mistake that you made in the past. And this mistake may have been not even like your fault, but somehow I just get like you're associated with a blunder. And for some of you, it could be. Okay, but there's definitely a lot of changes to your long-term hopes and wishes at this point. I feel like a certain lifeline that you were once on is dissolving and a whole new one's opening up. That's giving you a certain level of anxiety because you know that there's going to be certain challenges that you didn't have to face before. Okay, so there's almost like letting go of an energy of ignorance is bliss. You know, it's like you can take the red pill or you can take the blue pill. The blue pill is that you're just like, what's going on? Are we going to the park today? And meanwhile, there's just like horrible things going on. Or you can take the red pill and you can be like, okay, we see the dark crap going on around my reality. How did my mistakes kind of lend to that, and how can I never allow that to happen again? And that's kind of what you're doing. Now, for some of you here, this is just moving on from situations, third parties that make you sad in some sort of way. So let's go ahead and get into this reading, Capricorn. It's kind of an all over the place reading, so I'm going to do my best to help you navigate this energy. Before we get into the tarot, let's start this energy off with some energy that you need. This is the energy that you need more of. The energy that if you embody it for your own highest good, your life will work out the best possible way in December. And the first one is the Fool. This is all about a new beginning, okay? And the Fool is someone who kind of uses their naivety to their benefit, okay? Where they can kind of just be skipping along and like unconsciously dodging bullets. So I feel like this is something about a new beginning in your life more so than anything. And the next energy that you have is sorrow. So you have the Fool and also sorrow. So the first thing that I got from this, Capricorn, is definitely like, if you have made a foolish mistake in the past, there's something about not beating yourself up for it, but there's something about not bypassing it either. So don't beat yourself up for it. Don't stay there. If you want to experience sorrow and own up to some sort of foolish behavior on your behalf or on the behalf of people that you were associated with, let yourself go there, but don't stay there. And at the same time, don't just bypass it and act like it wasn't ever a thing, okay? So there's something about moving through sorrow very quickly, and there's also something about you being able to bounce back from something very, very quickly in December 2024 that may even shock people or yourself. It's definitely a month where your resiliency is going to be on full display here. Okay, so you have the Fool and you have sorrow. I feel like this is also about moving on from sorrow. And the next energy that you have is celebration. So you have the Fool, and this is also about unlimited potential. Okay, and understanding that the past is the past. Yesterday is yesterday. No matter what happened in the past, I feel like there's something weighing on you about what happened. You know, something to do with a completing of a cycle that may have been harsh. Yesterday is yesterday, but you got to learn from it as well. So you have the Fool, sorrow, and then you have celebration. So I feel that Spirit is trying to reframe a certain lesson that you've been learning recently that may have been like really giving you anxiety, sleepless nights, however it manifests for you. What Spirit is trying to say is that whatever foolish behavior that you took or the behalf of the people around you, or that you will let... For some of you, it's just like you allowed moronic behavior to exist in your reality when you knew better. Here's the thing that I'm getting. This can manifest in a myriad of ways for different Capricorns. What I get from this, from what Spirit is saying to you, Capricorn, is that you knew better. Perhaps you violated your own conscience based on social pressure. And there's something about you knew better. You just knew better. And once again, own it. Don't stay there forever. Allow yourself to process. You need to feel it to heal it. But make sure that you learn the lesson so that you don't make a foolish mistake again. Because they say that the true mark of an idiot is someone who just makes the same mistake over and over again. And that clearly is what Spirit is asking you to avoid here. So perhaps this is not foolishly entering into situations that your gut instinct or something is telling you will lead to sorrow. It could have been a foolish action, and for some of you this could even involve some sort of trying to hurt someone else, or someone around you is trying to do that. Move on, learn the lesson, and this is a cause for celebration. What Spirit is saying is that the sorrow that you're processing, that you're moving on from in December 2024, is not a cause for a breakdown. It's cause for a celebration, because the smart Capricorns out there are going to never do this again. This could even have to do with a third-party situation. And it could have to do with a foolish third-party situation as well. So this can be a friend group, this can be a love situation, this can be a work situation as well, Capricorn, where I feel like the answer here is whatever you're learning in a harsh way, the universe may be teaching you a harsh lesson. Don't push that away, but don't let it keep you down. Allow it to be a cause for celebration, because when you run up against a wall, a brick wall of a lesson, and that's what's happening here to a certain degree in December, it can either break you or can make you, is what I feel. And Depression here or anxiety is free energy as well. I feel like there's something about a free energy just depending on how you label it, right? When you have anxiety running through your body, you can either get caught up in the definitions and like let it crush you or let it make you spaz out and negatively make poor decisions, or you can allow that energy to run through your body and it's just free energy that you're getting. Okay, so this can be cause for a celebration. There's something about concern is not meant to drive you into depression, but into action in December. But there's something about a foolish mistake on the behalf of other people that you knew better, but you did anyway. But the good news is it's not too late. The thing that I'm telling you is, though, that there is now a new challenge in front of you because of certain karma, because of certain residual energy. And for a lot of you, it's going to have to make you readjust your long-term goals. For many of you, recently you learned very intensely what it is that you do not want to tolerate in your life. And I feel like it's some sort of situation that you knew wasn't right, but you didn't listen to that feeling. And so you got kind of caught into a web that you knew was there, but you didn't think it was actually that deep of a web. Maybe you didn't know how deep it goes. Maybe you had no freaking idea. But guess what? Now you do. Oh, it's not too late. Now you know. So that is forever etched into your consciousness. Some sort of foolish folly. You let people around you. You did something. We live and we learn. Okay, we don't need to hold you down. The universe is not mad at you. The universe just wants you to course correct. Okay, so, and for some of you, it could even involve a third party situation. Now, for some of you as well, there's a message here about a foolish third-party situation that's actually developing that Spirit's trying to warn you about as well. And what I feel from this, if that's the case, then it's like it could have to do with some sort of karma for a decision that you made. But for others of you, this the energy that you need to be aware of and need more of is the Fool, sorrow, and celebration. I feel like there's some sort of negative ramification for a foolish choice that you made in the past. Now, you can let that get you down, or you can realize that the universe is actually directing you towards something that you want, but it may feel really, really bad, but nevertheless it will lead to your expansion. So this can have to do with a certain level of betrayal, a feeling of betrayal, whether it actually is or not, and a negative experience with third-party foolish behavior, like I keep saying. But there's some sort of thing about Spirit is saying, you got this, you're going to move through it, you're going to heal, but there's some sort of like thing that's still going to happen as a result. But it doesn't matter unless you let it. So your opportunity is the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is all about defending something that's worthwhile, or actually putting up boundaries with people. I feel like this is about learning from a foolish mistake and being more defensive. This is about defensive energy. This is about fighting for something that you feel is worthwhile. But more than anything, for me, the Seven of Wands is about defense. And your opportunity is to have a lot of... Look, it's like the corridor of 300. If you've ever seen the movie 300, right now you're in a position. The opportunity is that you're in a position... You're in a corridor where you have all these energy feeding at you. You're good. Like you're gonna defend it as long as you stand your ground. As long as you do not give into weakness of, oh my God, we're the Spartans and we made it to this spot to fight 300,000 Persians. Oh, but there's too many of them. No, you got to be like, we made it here. Let's learn the lesson. The universe brought you to the spot. It's difficult, but it's epic. Follow me? So there's some sort of epic defense that you actually have an opportunity to embark on here. It might feel like for some of you, ain't nothing free, get back what you, ain't nothing free, get back what you earn, no doubt. Okay, so there's something here that's worth defending. This could even be a relationship. This even could be a situation. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's almost like you have a trap door here. Look, you see how this person on the card, Capricorn, there's a door that they can just walk out and close. That's what I actually feel this is about. Like you're about to fend off a couple more attackers here based on a foolish mistake that you made in the past to fend off some karma here, and then the door is shut and you're in a completely different universe, especially by the end of by the beginning of January, by the end of December, you're in a completely new universe. But it's up to you to fight it off and remember the door is behind you. See, some of you, what you're going to do is you're going to move forward into these wands. You're going to get caught right where they want you, or you can just defend off these other 6 wands and then go back into the door. Your challenge is the 4 of Wands here. This can be an issue with soul family members. This can be some sort of rite of passage that you're going through as well. I feel like this is some sort of initiation about learning a harsh lesson, and it's really about this too shall pass, okay? And the challenge is to realize is that the universe is like you are in alignment here. Whenever I see the 1111 frequency, which is synonymous with the 4 of Wands frequency, you actually are in divine alignment right now. And this is a rite of passage that you're going through, but soon you're going to defend off these wands and go through the door, learn the lessons, okay? So we're going to clarify why that, but your opportunity and your challenge are both very fiery. When it comes to your overall general energy, there's something here interesting happening. You have the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. So I feel like there's some sort of happily ever after long-term goal that you were after that here that feels like it's still intact in December. But by the end of December, there's something about travel, or there's something about you leaving something behind, particularly when it comes to sorrow and a third-party situation. The energy that you need more of is to face the sorrow of a third-party situation. By the middle to the end of December, you're actually learning those lessons. And there's this, once again, this whole energy is your whole reality is shifting and readjusting because you're learning a harsh lesson about what you do not want. Now, what Spirit's telling me is that there's a lifeline where you just give into this. There's a lifeline where you settle for something that you know down the road is going to make you full of sorrow. And it's a foolish thing, and it's going to be a repeat lesson for you. If you don't trust your gut, if you don't trust this web that you see developing there, and you just jump into the web because it's just the thing to do, you're going to get effed up again. Once again. So don't do that. So there's some sort of readjustment to your long-term goals. Could have to do with a third-party situation. Could have to do with new friend groups coming in here as well. Now, for a lot of you here, I do feel like there's one person that you're moving through difficulty with. There could also be people kind of like not wanting, nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no, because I got, that wasn't right, but I still went fire. So, super hot. I broke up with my, here's a number, excuse me. In your what you don't see coming, you have the Empress, the Knight of Swords, and also the 9 of Swords. And what you don't see coming. Alright, so this is once again, the 9 of Swords is about sorrow, it's about sleepless nights, moving through anxiety-riddled situations. Very quickly, though, like I said, this is about you claiming your abundance very quickly, and perhaps even patching up a relationship very quickly, okay? You may be moving on from a third-party situation that's difficult and actually claim prize in terms of the one that you really love, because you have the Empress here, especially if you're a man, Capricorn. There could be someone that you really is near and dear to your heart that you're going to defend, you're going to move towards quickly. There could even be someone like a damsel in distress. I don't want to say this for all of you, but in what you don't see coming, Capricorn, there could be something about you having to defend your abundance, and your abundance actually can come in the form of a beloved person, okay? And I'm not even saying this to scare you, I'm saying this to prepare you. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. You're not a prisoner to these readings. I'm giving you a timeline that's going to happen. Can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. And what's cooking is that I do feel like there's these like weird plots against you. Now you can sit here and say, oh, the autistic mystic is paranoid. I would say that I'm a realist as well. Realist. You can't handle the truth. No, here's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Someone doesn't want a new beginning with you and someone, whether it's someone that you're in an existing relationship, someone wants to take something from you is what I feel. Because in your advice, you have the Five of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords here. So, and that's why your opportunity is the Seven of Wands, about defense. Defense. These hitters got us. What are you talking about? Are we not what? I ain't forget you, cousin. I'm so sorry. You're not even watching this. Look, the Five of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords here. I feel like there's some sort of new beginning here that's going to bring you a lot of peace in your advice. But there's also, like, once again, because of some sort of past mistake that you made, now you have to deal with people coming at it. Now you have people blocking this new beginning. Now you have people potentially even not wanting you, trying to, you know what I feel it is as well, Capricorn, more so? You know what I feel like? You know what? It's just too real. People say, you suck. I'm too real. Oh, Lord, save me. People don't want you to escape a trap. People don't want you to escape a web that's being set for you. What? People don't want you to escape a web that's being set for you. But you're too smart. And in your overall general energy, the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, to the 6 of Swords, get at it, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And it's like, as you're hitting the road, Jack, you got a bunch of, matter of fact, hook me with a apple pie and a small fry. Rhinestone cowboys on your ass. So, you know, this is a learning lesson. This is about defending what you believe is valuable, moving very quickly into abundance and bouncing back very quickly, understanding this is a rite of passage of a Spartan defense. And it's about having to own up to a foolish mistake that maybe your pride doesn't want you to own up to. Maybe you just want to make, maybe it's my own fault. Every single day of my life, I collect hours. Look, it's all good, brother. All right. Now, Hawk spit out the cockpit. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands your opportunity for Capricorn? Two of Swords in reverse, Justice card in reverse. Yeah, it's some sort of karma that you don't see coming. Karma that you want to act like it's not there, but it's coming anyway. The Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands in your opportunity to defend something, to get defensive, to establish boundaries, to maybe find an escape exit. Find an escape exit. Vroom, 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 I'm out. Oh, vroom, 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 I'm out. But it could be something that you don't even want to admit is happening, dog. And then you're going to get hit with a double whammy. And then you're going to get hit with the same mistake that you already made. You will be assimilated, but today it's all gray. Metallic with a ruby stone. Rude like the type of dude you could pawn a movie off of. So, expect the unexpected to defend something. Let's just get one more for that. So you have the Two of Swords in reverse, the Justice card in reverse, some sort of negative karma, foolish mistake from the past coming to bite you that you're now going to have to really navigate, is what I'll say. But there does seem to be something about escape exit. Imagine it just went down. Just can't believe. Let's go for the Six of Swords at the end of the month. Five of Cups. Sometimes you gotta know when to go. You gotta know when to move on from a sorrow third party thing. Okay? Even if you... Yeah, because there's something to do with your past you're getting out of. The Six of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the High Priestess. It's about you actually listening to your gosh darn it intuition this time instead of getting caught in the same web or a similar web. Because the first card that the Six of Swords is clarified by is the Five of Cups. Head down. You know what I mean? So it just might be better to, like, I don't know if it's like what? But it's like avoiding some sort of sadness, avoiding some sort of foolish mistake by getting caught in a web. That's what I get. That's what I get. Let's clarify the Empress and what you don't see coming. Because there is unexpected abundance coming to you, but now it's like something that's like on... It's happening very quick. There could also be an ending that leads to this. There's also plots against it. There's people like the Empress and what you don't see coming is clarified by the 10 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. You better find this you better find what's valuable to you. Be aware of what's truly valuable to you, and you better defend that crap. And you better maybe even take some swords so they can't be used against you. It's not a fun month, I'll tell you that. But it is a month of dirty work, and it's a month that is going to increase your grit and your wisdom, and this too shall pass. Okay, there can be some sort of ending to your abundance here in terms of what you thought you wanted. Okay, and this also has to do with an end of your hopes and like here's the thing. I feel what got you in trouble last time, whatever this is about viewing a situation through rose-colored glasses when there was a bunch of sharks around it. So don't make that mistake again. Now let's clarify why the Ace of Pentacles is in your advice. Queen of Pentacles could be someone who's very earthy that you have an opportunity going forward with. You also have the Two of Cups. Yeah, there's a new Spirit's saying there's a new relationship coming in for you, or there's an existing relationship here that's having a new start once you learn your lessons and it's healing. But now you got a bunch of people who want to take you on a Jerry Springer or something. I mean, what have you done? I mean, some of you might just be sitting there in December and be like, what have I done? but it doesn't matter. He's available today. He's available for Brooklyn. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's clarify that 5 of Swords. 6 of Wands. Yeah, someone wants victory over this situation. Someone wants to take away your public victory in some sort of way. All right, so it's like, yeah, okay, but I feel like someone's also just like setting themselves up for a horrible rude awakening when it comes to you, though. That's how I'm going to leave this off. Someone is burdened by this new beginning that you're going to have. Okay? Someone is burdened by this new beginning someone is burdened by this new beginning. They're coming after you, but they're underestimating your level of divine protection or your ability to move in any direction. Okay, so you got like some pawns coming, or you got some like knights, you got some people coming at you, but you're so divinely protected that they just might be hacking in the wind. Pretend it's just a pen. See if you could pencil them in, because at this point it might be too little, too late. Look, I'm not trying to add to this. It's not. This is not an experiment. But what I'm saying is that people are hacking in the wind, and they don't know when you're going to pull that trap door. Parallel reality, boy.